So let's just talk about middleware in React-Redux. So the middlewares intercept action before they reach the reducer. So whenever we dispatch some action, the action reaches the reducer. Now before the reducer, the middleware is placed to intercept the action. Now with the help of the middleware, we can add additional behavior, such as we can perform the logging operation, and also we can perform the API calls to fetch the data, and also we can modify the action before it reaches the reducer. And not just one, we can have multiple middlewares lined up one after another. So let's now see how we can create one basic middleware. So here we have one simple React application where we can increment and decrement the count, and also we can add one name and we can update the username. And we are performing that using two reducers. One is to handle the count and another one to handle the username update. So here you can see we have the counter reducer which increments and decrements the count, and we have the user reducer which takes care of the username updation. And then we are combining those two reducers, and then we are creating our store using that combined reducer. Now let's see how we can place one middleware before the reducer, and we can add additional behavior. So here we're gonna create one middleware which will log the action and the state. So we're gonna call this logger middleware. So the first function will take the store, and then we'll have the second function which will take the next, and then we're gonna have the third function which will take the action. Now here we can write our logic. So here we're gonna use this middleware to log the action and the state. So here first of all, let's just console log, print the action onto the console. And once that is done, so we're gonna pass the action to the next middleware. So if we have one next middleware, then we're gonna pass the action to the next middleware. Otherwise it will be passed on to the reducer, and the reducer will return the result. Then again we're gonna console log the state. So let's just console log the new updated state. So we're gonna call store.getState to console log the new updated state. After that, we're simply going to return the result we got from the reducer. So we are done with defining our middleware. Now to apply the middleware, we have to import applyMiddleware from the Redux. So here as a second parameter, we can use the applyMiddleware. So here we're gonna pass the logger middleware. So whenever we dispatch one action, first of all our middleware will intercept that and it will perform this additional logic. And because we have only one middleware, so the next action will pass the action to this reducer, and after that the reducer will return the result. And finally, after console logging the new state, we are going to return the result, and that is the flow of the work. So whenever we dispatch one action, so if we click on increment, we are dispatching action. So the action is first of all handled by this middleware, where we are performing this console log. So we have two console logs. So you can see we have the action where it console logs the action which is increment type, and also here we have the updated state with the count 1. Similarly also we can click on decrement. You can see we have the action type as decrement. And not just this, if we update one name and click on update name, you can see we have the console log with the type as set user and the payload is same. And also we have this updated state with the username. So this way we can have multiple middlewares and we can apply them right here. So after the comma we can have multiple middlewares, and all of these middlewares will work one after another, and the middlewares will help us maintaining a cleaner and more modular state management system. So hope you understand about middlewares in React-Redux. So see you in the next one. Take care.